I'm Rick.
I'm Sarah.
And we are Above the Dash. Looks like you got your headband left over from your tournament this weekend. What were you guys?
God, hippies.
Hippies! Alright. We did that the first time we ever did a tournament, remember?
Yeah.
Way back in the day. The first tournament we ever did. That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yep. So today, what are we talking about?
9 grants and programs to help you buy your first home.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. So, what's number 1?
An FHA loan.
That's obviously the most traditional one. FHA loan is a loan that's guaranteed by the Federal Housing Administration, and if you're a first-time home buyer, it only requires you to put 3.5% down. So if you bought a $200,000 house, you would only need what? $7,000 down, $7,500 down, $7,500 down on a $200,000 house. You buy a $100,000 house, you would only need $3,500 down. So it'd be $7,000 on the other one. Math while driving. How about that? All right, but FHA loan is the most common purchase. Nothing real complicated about it, right? Work goes pretty smooth, and you just get it. All of these loans, or any loan, you get from the bank, even though the Federal Housing Administration guarantees it. The loan itself comes from the bank.
What about your credit score with the FHA loan?
FHA will allow a lower credit score. Good point. 620 and you're in, as long as you can guarantee your income and you haven't had any foreclosures or bankruptcies or anything like that. But you can actually go down to 580 with an FHA loan, but you better be ready to go through a full prostate exam in order to do that.
Really?
Really. They're gonna want to know every single thing about you.
Glad that was first of mine. All right. Number 2, USDA loan. USDA loan, very similar to the FHA loan, still a government loan, except for it's the United States Department of Agriculture. It's a remnant of the 70s when they paid the farmers not to basically farm on their land. That's way back when, like I said, in the mid-70s. But a USDA loan is actually a 100% loan, but it only works in agricultural areas, which you would think would be way out in the country. But all of Orange City, parts of Deltona are actually in, and much of the land is actually in USDA qualified areas. So you can get a USDA loan in those areas. So how much do I need for a down payment?
Nothing. Zip. Nada. It is 100% financing. The ratios are a little more difficult than an FHA loan. For instance, you can qualify for more with an FHA loan than you can a VA loan. I'm sorry, a USDA loan. You can qualify for more with an FHA loan than you can a USDA loan. But if you don't have any money and you're not worried about that, you can actually go ahead and purchase a home for no money down. We can get the sellers to pay the closing costs, and you get in for $0.
Nice turn.
Thanks.
All right. And number 3 is the VA loan.
That is one that is reserved specifically for veterans and veterans' families like yourself. Basically, it's 100% financing to veterans. You have to qualify. Remind me how you qualify again. What's the form?
The DD-214.
Yeah, and that's the honorable discharge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, showing that you have an honorable discharge, and
certificate of eligibility.
Yeah, and then you apply, and that wasn't very hard to get, right?
No, it's very, very, very simple.
You do it all online, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you basically go online for the VA, you get your certificate of eligibility, and again, it's 100% financing, and if we get the sellers to pay your closing costs, all of a sudden you're in for no money down.
What about your credit score?
There is no requirement for credit score with a VA loan. You just have to prove that you can pay the loan back. You have to prove the income.
Sounds good. Number 4 is the Good Neighbor Next Door loan.
Not 100% familiar with this. I think we had a customer use it one time, but I believe it's a 1% down loan. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But if you are a first responder or a teacher, or what else do they say?
Yeah, that's basically it. First responders and teachers.
Yeah, if you're one of them, then you probably already know about this anyway. And obviously a great option for you to use. But again, all of these loans come from the bank. They don't come from anybody else. No matter who's guaranteeing them, no matter where the sources come from, the money actually comes from the bank. And then they're just guaranteed by whatever organization has guaranteed the mortgage.
All right, and number 5 is Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac.
What does that one say?
They're just talking about the loan that they offer. Competitive interest rates and down payments as low as 3% of the purchase price.
Oh, okay. Those are the conventional loans. That's what that is. So those are the first-time home buyer conventional loans that Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae guarantee. Yeah, right. Exactly. So what they are, we actually had that one customer use, I forget their name, but we had that one customer use that to buy the house in Deltona. And they used the FHA conventional loan for 3% down. I'm sorry, not FHA. They used the conventional loan for 3% down, which is guaranteed here. Those, I do believe, though, you have to have a credit score of 720 or better. So if you have a high credit score, that's probably your best option right there. It's low, not as much down, not as much expenses either, like you have with an FHA loan, and probably a more competitive interest rate as well.
Okay, you're gonna like this one. Number 6 is an energy efficient mortgage, an EEM.
Yeah, no clue what that is. I imagine if you're building a solar home, that there is an energy efficient mortgage out there. We have not encountered that, but obviously a great way to buy if you have an energy efficient home, like Carrie just sold not too long ago.
Number 7 is the FHA Section 203K loan.
That's the renovation loan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that one is very unique because we actually had someone use one of these just this couple weeks ago. But basically, if you're going to buy a house in an FHA loan or a V loan or somewhat a conventional loan, it has to be livable. It has to have all the walls. It has to have flooring. The roof can't have any leaks in it. It has to have, basic appliances. It has to have heat. Ironically, it doesn't have to have air conditioning. But all of those things must be in place. There can't be holes in the walls, and God forbid there's a little bit of wood rot around the door. There can't be any of that stuff if you're using a FHA or a VA or even a somewhat a conventional one. So what they decided was, well, this is silly. Why can't we allow normal people, first-time home buyers, to participate in buying fixer-uppers? So what you do with the 203K, right? 203K,
yeah.
is you purchase the property, and then you get an appraisal based on a fixed-up value, and then you put funds plus 10% into an account, an escrow account, and then you have your builder make the repairs, and then or your contractor make the repairs, and then they take draws on that money. I probably should keep my hands on the wheel. So they take draws on that money, and then so what you get is a fixed up property. Takes a lot longer, a lot more involved. You're going to have to really, really, really work hard to get this loan closed, but it can be a great bargain for you because you get a great property at a great price that needs fixing up, and you end up moving into something that's fixed up how you want it to be fixed up.
But can I move into the house prior to the things being fixed?
I believe so.
Right, because the loan is going to be on what value?
The loan is on the appraised value after repairs.
Right. So it allows you to go ahead and move in and go ahead with your life and get the money to start doing all the repairs that you want. You don't have to wait it out.
So long as, it's good enough for your living, sure. So, some of these need more work than others. Some of them don't need a lot of work. So if it's $10,000 for a new roof, then it's not that big of a deal. If there's holes in the walls and mold and you got to completely dig out, tear out walls and stuff, that's completely different. So.
All right, number 8, we don't deal with much.
Sorry?
Native American direct loan.
Yeah, no clue what that is. Obviously, if you're a Native American, I'm sure you do. And we would be happy to help you and put you in contact with an expert lender on that.
And it's another loan that doesn't require a down payment.
There's another one?
No?
Oh, Native American loan, no
Yeah.
down payment? Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, and then the last one is local grants and programs.
Yeah, those are things like SHIP programs, stuff like that. Very difficult. You can apply for them and qualify for them fairly easily, so long as you're lower income or have a hardship of some type. They have them at the local level, at the city level. For instance, Deltona has one. They have them at the county level, and then somewhat at the state level. But the problem with them is they're good loans. Don't get me wrong. They're good loans. They're going to basically give you a second mortgage for free to use for down payment assistance and all that type of thing. The problem with them is that they only qualify you up to a low amount, and in this market, that low amount is extremely competitive, and you're most often competing with other cash offers. So it takes a whole lot of work and a whole lot of effort to find one that you can even buy, that you don't get outbid on by someone who's cash. So in this market, they're a challenge to use, but they're still possible. You know, if we have a turnaround and it becomes a buyer's market, then those programs will become much more popular. Additionally, as interest rates continue to rise, you're going to start to see things like adjusted rate mortgages and buy downs and things like that come into play. So very, very important to use a professional who knows what they're doing. We not only do mortgages, I also have my loan originator's license, so we are familiar with both loans and the loan process and the sales process. So very, very, very important to make sure that you are working with people who are professionals. If you are thinking about buying a home and you are a first-time home buyer, let us sit down and figure out what program is right for you. Call or text us today at 386-866, that's fire truck, 1007. Again, 386-866-1007. We're going to be doing a drawing at the end of the month for a free $25 gift card to Panera Bread. Anybody who shares our videos will be placed into that drawing between now and the end of November. So share now, share early, share often. We will enter you one time for every video that you share. So increase your odds by sharing all our videos, whether while they're live or afterwards if you're watching this afterwards. So again, contact us at 386-866-1007 and share to win a free Panera gift card.